What's up, everybody? What it do? Hey, a grand rising. Good morning. How are you? And how are you? And you. Grand rising. Good morning. What it do? Hey, I'm about to tell you what's true. I got my beautiful tarot deck here for you. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? For those of you guys who are unaware of who I am, it is your girl Phoenix. I said your tarot reader, your spiritual guide, your friend, your buddy, your pal, your friend. Sing it with me, your buddy, your pal. I'm your friend, your friend, your friend, your friend, your friend, your friend, your buddy, your pal. What's up, my beautiful babies? Y'all know I gotta do that for my ancestors down in New Orleans. It's Mardi Gras, baby. It's Mardi Gras, baby. It's Mardi Gras, baby. Hey, it's Mardi Gras, baby. But what's up, guys? I am here today with your beautiful, beautiful, beautiful collective message for my beautiful tribe of ascended masters, okay? Please keep in mind during this collective message, okay, be a leader of your very own discernment today, okay? Don't try to make anything fit if it does not fit, okay? Don't try to force it, alrighty? Just go with the flow. Okay, please also keep in mind that there is no gender in tarot, baby. There's only masculine energy and feminine energy that dwells in us all. Good job, good job. But I will tell you this, my loves. You guys are thriving in your feminine energy right now. Okay, a lot of these cards, most of the the only card that got a male man in it is the Lover's card. Okay. Hi, yes, the queen is life. What's up, Lena? It's so good to have you back, girl. Okay, but yes, you guys are definitely thriving in your feminine energy, no longer surviving, okay, but truly thriving in that nurturing energy, okay, truly thriving in your creativity, okay, truly giving Mawu. Okay, you know Mabu Lisa. Do y'all know who that is? If not, go check it out. Okay, go do your research. Do your research. Okay, but definitely thriving in your Mawu energy, and so I truly, truly love that for you guys. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the messages. Okay, but first, y'all already know we're about to pray. Okay, to the Most High God, to our ancestors, our angels, our intercessors. Let's go. So go ahead. And I love it. Bow your heads, my love. And again, if you guys don't feel comfortable, don't fucking do it. Okay, but I'm about to do it. Okay. So if you would like to join me, go ahead and bow your heads, open your open your arms, open your hands, face your palms up to receive. Okay. Let's breathe. Inhale and exhale. Today, on this beautiful day, on this beautiful Wednesday to be exact, I want to give thanks to my ancestors, my intercessors, my angels, my spirit guides, of course, to the Most High Mother and Father, to Mother Gaia herself. I give thanks for your love, for your protection, for your resilience. I give thanks for being such a divine, connected conduit. I give thanks for you all trusting me with these messages and trusting me to deliver them to this beautiful collective in a way that we all understand. Please, guys, understand that all of these messages are given in love and light and with the highest authority and the highest good for all of us involved today. Please continue, ancestors, to love on us, to guide us in ways that only you can guide us. Most High Mother and Father, continue to guide us, lead us, protect us in everything that we do. Continue to show us the way. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Protect us today as well as we exchange energies. Ashe, amen. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. So, guys, we'll go ahead and get into the spread now. We do have the world card out here, my beautiful babies, clarified by that Four of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Justice card out here, right? Clarified by the Page of Cups in reverse. How about to say in advance? Okay, we have the Five of Swords out here. Okay, we have the Star card out here. We have the Empress card out here, and then we have the Lovers card out here as well. Okay, so a lot of major arcana cards out here if you guys have not noticed. Okay, so you guys are definitely going through a lot of life transformations. Transformation. I don't know what the heck I was about to say just now, y'all. But okay, you guys are definitely going through a lot of life trans. I don't know why I keep wanting to say trans. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, but you guys are transforming. Life is transforming. Life is transitioning. Thank you. A lot of life transitions is going on here for you guys. Okay, but yeah, a lot of beautiful life transitions, if you will. Okay, the Most High, your angels, your intercessors, they are really, really doing their big one. But most importantly, you are healing. You are doing your big one. Of course, as within, so without. Okay, and so hold on, y'all. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, but yeah, a lot of life transformations going on here. Okay, and with this World card being out here, right, you guys have completed some sort of cycle, that cycle of lack, right, that cycle of scarcity, that cycle of doubt, right, that cycle, baby, we can do away with that. Okay, we can do away with those old self-limiting beliefs. Okay, that old self-limiting mindset. Okay, that energy of, okay, because the Four of Pentacles is about someone who is holding on, right, because they feel as though like you're no longer in that season of lack and scarcity, right, but there's a little intrusive thought that's in the back of your head that's saying, well, maybe I can't do this because of this, right, because of past life occurrences and things like that, or just childhood, hell, it could be something that happened 3 months ago. It could be something that happened a year ago. Whatever the case may be. Hey, sweetie, this ain't that. This is a collective message today. We'll get into some personal questions possibly after the collective message, okay? But yeah, you guys are no longer in this karmic cycle, if you will. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you guys can truly breathe here. You guys can truly let go here. Like, for some of you guys, this has a lot to do with business, okay, or starting a new business or something like that. Okay, and you could possibly not be buying, products or, something like that, because you're thinking, okay, well, if I buy it, is it going to sell? Right? If I buy this, will I have money for this? That type of energy. Okay. Yes, I had the same thing in my head. Yeah, yeah. And so, but Spirit is letting you know, you guys have completed that. You guys have, removed yourself. And again, I say you have removed yourself because you guys have truly been doing the work. Okay, so there's no need for you guys to hold on to that mindset. 11:11 on the clock right now. Okay, so go ahead and throw that mindset in the trash somewhere. Okay, but you guys can truly be joyous here. You guys can truly be happy here, right? And I love, because the World card is at the end of the major arcana, right? She's the last one. So you guys have been putting in the work, right? You guys have been through the ringer and back. You guys have learned the lessons that you guys need to learn, right? So you guys can truly be, because you guys have truly been becoming. Does that make sense? Like, you guys have truly been doing the inner work. So get ready to celebrate, my loves. Like, seriously, get ready to celebrate, okay? And with this Justice card out there, you guys are very just, right? You guys are very fair. Like, when it comes to situations and things like that, a lot of you are the people that your family members come to, that your friends come to, right? Because they know, okay, if I go ask her this, right? Or if I tell her about this, or if I tell him about this, right? They're going to give me their perspective, and it's not going to be biased, right? And Spirit Spirit wants you to hold on to this, right? Because we got some little messy boots, okay? It's more so a person that's going to come in and try to like knock you off your throne, knock you off balance, try to come in and cause some sort of chaos, maybe even some he said, she said type of energy, right? But when it comes to this, yeah, spirit is just like, first and foremost, you're going to win that battle, right? Like, but this could also be some sort of like situation that creeps in. Okay, a test. Thank you, Spirit. So this is a test. That's all it is. Okay, whether it is a person or whether it is you found yourself in some sort of environment that has your energy kind of off, or again, maybe somebody just pushing your buttons here. Okay, but yeah, just remain balanced. Look at things from our perspectives. Try to look at things from their perspective, okay? Because this is somebody, especially with the Page of Cups it being in reverse and the Five of Swords right there. This is somebody that has that's very low vibrational, that has no emotional intelligence. Okay, this is somebody, they like to prod and pick. Okay, this could also be a karmic for some of you guys. Okay, like a karmic soul trying to come wiggle their way back in, start some chaos, start some mess. Okay, but again, it isn't truly anything that you have to worry about. Some of you guys are going to be very well prepared for it because you guys are very well equipped. When it comes to your spiritual maturity, you guys have grown so much that little things like this is kind of going to roll off your shoulders, right? So you may not even realize it in the moment. Like, you may not even realize that this person, like, of course you may have that thought, right, that this motherfucker trying to fuck with me, like, they really trying to throw my energy off, right? But the way you handle it is going to be so smooth like butter. It's not going to be until afterwards, when you sit and you assess for the day, or even, it could just be you driving down the street and you like, wait, that motherfucker was really trying to, but I like how I handled that. You get what I'm saying? Like that type of realization, right? And so I love that for you guys. Again, you guys have truly been doing the inner and the outer work, okay? Like, can't nobody come in and try to shift your mindset or shift the way that you handle things, right? Even though they may try, they will not succeed, okay? Um, and yeah, so get ready, my babies, because again, I told you guys have completed that season of lack, that season of scarcity, and you guys are entering this season of just hope, like renewed hope, right? For some of you guys, like, you guys have even improved yourselves when it comes to your physical wellness, when it comes to your mental wellness, but even the way that you guys eat and stuff like that, right? But again, because of this, right? Or no, it ain't really because of this. That's just something that y'all been doing. Okay? But your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, like, this is like renewed hope here, right? Like, everything just truly being on the up and up, right? And so I'm loving that for you guys. You guys have like just become very balanced. You guys have become very grounded in your authenticity, right? And I'm loving like all the naked people. It just speaks of how authentic you are. Your soul is authentic, your voice, the way you use your voice, the things that matter to you, you're no longer conforming, you're no longer shrinking. And that's why it's going to seem like the universe is just expanding for you all, right? But expansion, thank you, Spirit, is one of the key words here, okay? Expansion. Again, as within, so without. So many doors are going to be opening for you, right? And it's because of the way that you pour into yourself, right? The positive words of affirmations, the removing yourself from these situations that are unfitting, that don't align with your energy, right? And see, we have to remind ourselves, and we have to remember that whenever we either, for instance, say if we are in a situation that isn't conducive to our growth, right? If we're in a situation or in an environment, right? Or maybe even with the person, whether you're actually with that person or if that person is a friend, whatever the case may be. Say if they, again, are not conducive to your growth, and you continue to place yourself in that energy field, right? In that little bubble. If you continue to place yourself in that environment, right? You're sending signals out to the universe that I am okay with this. I like this messy shit, right? I love it, as a matter of fact. So then the universe will start to bring more situations and more people like that. And again, that's how you get caught in those karmic cycles and in those karmic loops, right? But say, for instance, if you get in that same situation or you're with that same person that isn't conducive to your growth, and you're like, you know what? I don't like this. I'm going to move away. I'm going to eliminate that environment, that person, whatever the case may be, right? Because this is what I want, right? This is how I want to be treated. This is how I want to be talked to, all of these things. When you do that, then you're sending that signal out to the universe, hey, I don't like that and I want better. And the universe is listening. Your angels are listening. Your guides are listening. The Most High Mother and Father, bitch, they listening. Okay, Gaia, she's listening. Okay, and so that's when you start to see, okay, the people that mirror you in your highest light, right? Because you already, not only are you telling yourself this and are you putting that out into the universe, but when the universe comes to test you with certain situations and beings, you're removing it immediately, right? And so then the Most High God, the Most High Mother and Father, your angels, your innocents, then they like, oh shit, okay, she for real, he for real, we like that. Okay, let's give her this gift, let's give her this person, let's give her this type of environment, right? And so, and then every now and then, right, every retrograde or something, you'll have another test, right? And that's it. And we have a conversation about a retrograde another day, right? But they'll send a little test there, right? It's like let me see how far you've come. Let me see if you're still stupid or not. You get what I'm saying? That type of situation. And not to say you guys are stupid, but not to say we are stupid, bitch, okay? Because I'm in the one too, okay? But y'all get what I'm saying? Do y'all get what I'm saying? Yes? No? Maybe so. Okay. So anyways, but yeah, with this Empress card out here, right? And remember, I told you guys were thriving in your divine feminine energy. And yes, you could be a male and you can be in your creative energy, because again, we all have Maui Lisa. We all have duality, right? Both the masculine and the feminine energy resides in us all, right? So when you see the Empress card, know that again, you guys are very nurturing. You guys are creative. You guys are balanced. You guys are very intuitive beings, right? And I'm not just saying that because it's just the Empress card out here. I'm saying this because all of the cards are literally women. And so it just goes to say, you guys are birthing something very beautiful. You guys are creating that reality that is truly meant for you. You guys are really walking in your royal essence. Again, very intuitive, very divinely connected. And when I say divinely connected, like some of you guys, this is just to give you guys a visual, right? And I hope, hey, those who get it will get it, right? But the spirit world is so attracted to you, so attracted to your essence, right? Like, say you have a friend, great rising love, how are you? Say you have a friend, right, that has an altar, and maybe they're, invoking a certain deity or something like that, right? Once you go into that house, right, and that's another child, this story for another day, but that's exactly why you don't let everybody up in your house, up in your spiritual space, or none of that, okay? But and now back to the example, okay? You're so well known in the spirit realm as well, right? I'm talking to people that really sit with their ancestors, really sit with their guides. And if you're having any doubt about how connected you are in the spirit realm, this is your ancestors giving you that confirmation, bitch. Doubt lives here no more, okay? But you shouldn't be doubtful, because the spirit realm is very attracted to you. Again, as I was saying, if you go into a friend's house, right, and again, they could be invoking a deity, right? Persephone, just for example. Once you go into that house, that deity has now attached itself to you. That deity is now following you like, baby, I see what you over there doing for them. Do it for me. Okay? All right, but do it for me too. That type of energy. And it's not just about doing, it's the energy that you give, like, again, you give so effortlessly. Like, ain't nobody got to tell you to put offerings on your altar. You do that already. You get what I'm saying? You also understand that it goes much, much deeper than offerings. That's my daughter up there coughing. That's my daughter. So, but yeah. So, thank you, Spirit. Again, you understand that it goes much, much deeper than that, right? Your time, your words of wisdom, right? The way that you treat people, the way that you treat yourself, right? And not only that, but how you move out here in the world, right? And so, and I want to put an emphasis on how you move out here in the world, right? Because you have some people, right? And they'll be like, I'm my ancestors' wildest dream. I give offerings. My ancestors love me. This, that, and the third. And then you look and ain't no ancestor really at the front line for them, right? And it's more so because of how they are, right? They say one thing, but then they move a completely different way, okay? So honoring your ancestors, and I say all of that to say honoring your ancestors really starts with how you treat people and what you do out here in the world, how you move out here in the world. Again, really truly being there for one another, all of these things, right? And so, again, the balance. Okay, you guys are the balance. You guys are that bridge between the spiritual and the mundane, right? Again, you guys are divinely connected. Okay, very powerful conduits, if you will. Okay, please make sure that you guys got you some clear quartz. Please make sure that you're wearing your clear quartz. Okay, to protect your energy field and things like that. Okay, especially as we, I mean, truly always, okay, but especially as we are moving into this new era, into this new phase of our lives, right? Because you guys are going to have, again, a lot of people, a lot of energy that tries to come against you, okay? And although we are all very protected in the spiritual realm, our ancestors love us, okay? For some of y'all, maybe you practice with Ogun, okay? But I seen Saint Michael, the demon slayer bitch, okay? Ugh. Alrighty. But not only will they do their part, and they're always up there working for us, right? Always up there working for our greatest and highest good, right? But we still have to take care of ourselves, right? We have to be, before the ancestors come, right? Because before they are your first line of defense, you are your first line of defense, right? That intuition, that higher self, that higher thought, the higher thinking, right? So yeah, just again, continue to protect yourselves, my babies. Always protect yourselves, okay? But know that there's a lot of balanced relationships coming here, okay? For some of you guys, this could even be business partnerships, okay? But the Lover's card also comes like as that, not necessarily a warning, but as that message to make sure that everything and everybody that you come in contact with is in alignment with where you're going and with who you are. Okay, but the message that is standing out to me right now is to hold those near and dear to you, hold those that are sacred to you very, very close. Okay, because we in a world right now that is burning down. Okay, and I mean burning down. The old systems are burning the fuck down. And so there's going to be certain energies that try to attach themselves to you that aren't good for you. Okay, so again, that first line of defense that we were talking about, you being your first line of defense, always assess the energy, right? Whether again it is people or whether it is environments, whatever the case, business partnerships, always sit with yourselves and make sure that it truly, truly aligns, okay? But yeah, for a lot of you guys, you're going to be walking into some new business partnerships or joining forces with somebody, if you will. Okay, give me clarification on our Lover's card here. Okay. Somebody could be coming to play and you like, pass, bitch. Okay. So somebody's gonna come in super, super fast, like energy hot, okay? Like, and they could even be trying to rush you, okay? And that's why Spirit was saying, okay, make sure that you assess, okay? Assess the situation, assess the person, make sure that they are aligned, okay? Don't try to rush it. Because with that Knight of Wands, sometimes we get excited, okay? And this person may even be excited as well. Because remember, I told you, they coming in full speed ahead. They like, yeah, let's get it, let's go. I want you. I want to do this, you know. And even in business relationships and things like that, you may have somebody that comes in and they're like, I like what you do. I want to join forces with you. Let's do this, and this, okay? And again, they're very excited about it, okay? And you're going to have to, like, again, be your first line of defense and say, oh, whoa, buddy, hold, swole, but no, but seriously, okay, you're gonna have to calm them down a little bit, okay, and they may even get mad about it, okay, because I got sent right back to that Page of Cups in reverse. They may be like, and that Five of Swords, okay, so they may try to be like, I'm trying to figure it out, okay, just know they're gonna be upset. Okay, for some of you, this may even like end up being like a loss of a friendship, or a loss of a business partner because they don't like the way that you stand up for yourself, right? They're not going to like the fact that you're just like, no, whoa, slow down, or hey, let's do this instead of this. They're not going to like the fact that they're not going to have the upper hand, if you will. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So again, just be very mindful about that. Give me more clarification. Yeah, child, a hangman out there as well. Okay, so yeah, again, like I said, take your time with this. Give me one more. Yeah, the Queen of Swords out here in reverse. So this is somebody, child, that's a liar. Okay, and again, they are not going to like the truth that you give or the truth that you speak. Okay. Because they come in, they want to, yeah, child, look, the High Priestess out here in reverse. Okay. So yeah, this could definitely be a karmic soul or some sort of karmic energy that tries to come in and tie themselves in with you. And yeah, especially with that Lovers card, because the Lovers card just doesn't speak about, you know, those soul connections. They also speak about those karmic connections that span over lifetimes as well. Okay. So yeah, I got one card that don't want to come out. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles out here in reverse. So this is somebody that is not giving. They're not looking to give to you. They're really just coming to take, right? They're coming to see what you can offer them, okay? They see how freely you give to others, right? For some of you guys, you're a philanthropist by nature. You know, that's just who you are. You know, again, you operate in your divine feminine energy, and so you're always nurturing, you're always giving, you're always honest, you know, like you're like the big mama of your community, even though you're not really like a big mama, you know. Hey, how you doing? Okay, so yeah, this is somebody that's coming to feed off that energy. Yeah, because they see where you're going. Okay, they see where you're going. So you guys are elevating, and even with your businesses and things like that, once you start, like, especially being in this horse energy year, once you start to really give your creations and give your businesses your all, you're really going to see like that you move up very, very fast. How are you, love? Like, you're going to see that, like, 1 minute you might have like 5, 10 orders or 10 clients or something like that, and then before you know it, you got 100 clients, you got 200 clients. Like, things are truly going to pick up very, very fast for you. So get ready, my babies, and like, you guys are ready for it. Okay, you guys are bosses by nature. Like, you could definitely be a Capricorn. Okay, don't have to be. You could also be a Taurus, you could be an Aries. Like, you know, I'm getting heavy earth sign energy, but again, you don't have to be. You guys can see where that earth energy lies in your charts. Okay, but wherever this Capricorn energy is in your chart, like, this is something that's going to produce very, very quickly here. It's going to produce at a very accelerated rate. Yeah, and so Spirit says continue to work on it. Okay, to continue to master yourself. Okay, continue to master your gifts, continue to learn, like always be a student of life, if you will. Okay, never think that it's over, right? And never think that you're too old to do something, or you're too old to create something, right? Because I'm looking at the Empress energy, right? The time is now. Okay, and if spirit is laying it on your heart now, then definitely get it done. Okay, like I was telling you guys yesterday, you don't want to be one of those people that get old and gray and things like that. Maybe you on your deathbed and you're just like, dang, I wish I would have did this. I wish I could have did this, Like I remember I had this one dream and I didn't do it, like that's a state of hell in itself, right? Just like being in that old age and not getting anything that you ever wanted to get done, or not accomplishing things, not living in the now, always being worried, things like that. Okay, so yeah, make some decisions, my babies, but always do what is best for you and what is best for your future. Okay. The Knight of Swords is out here. Okay, my babies. And yeah, take your time. Okay, guys? You don't have to rush. But also be honest with yourself about what it is that you're producing and what it is you're trying to put out there into the world. Okay? Again, don't try to conform. Alrighty? Because with this Justice card on top of the Eight of Pentacles and things like that, you need to do things that bring you peace, that bring you joy, that bring you happiness, right? Like not what others expect from you, and release expectations as well, right? Because sometimes we do have like these unrealistic expectations. Okay? So release the expectations and just go with it, right? Just do the things that truly resonates with your heart, okay? And with your purpose. Give me more about this Knight of Swords. Okay. Give me more. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet you tomorrow. We got the Sun card out here, and we have the Page of Swords as well. So again, as I was just saying, make sure that you guys are doing the things that bring you joy, that bring you happiness, right? And operate from that sense of truth, okay? Which is your higher self, that higher thinking, that knowing, right? Again, if it makes your heart smile, if it brings you serendipity, then do it, right? Because we're not living for others, we're living for self. Okay, Teletubbies could be very significant to somebody as well. Maybe you watched Teletubbies as a child or something like that. Okay, we got the Strength card out here. Okay, and just embrace life, go with the flow. Okay, again, walk in your purpose, but also don't allow ego to get in the way either, right? There's a very hardcore part of you, if you will, like that lives in there. And again, this comes from life. Life happens, and it shifts us, it molds us, and sometimes, ego starts to thrive. So the Most High, your angels, they're just telling you to be gentle with yourself, right? You don't have to force anything, right? Just be and just love, and continue to carry that gentleness, because there's a gentle strength about you. Okay, you don't have to force anything. You don't have to try to fit in, or anything like that. You have like this inner strength. Thank you, Spirit. You have this inner resilience that comes, from the Most High, and that comes from your ancestors as well. It's just in your blood. Okay. So yeah, but the main thing I'm getting is you don't have to force, okay? And you don't have to force what is already yours, what is already meant for you, okay? Again, you just have to walk that walk. and hold that truth in your heart that it will happen. Again, walk by faith, not by sight. It takes strength, it takes courage, it takes dedication, it takes will, right? In order to stand by this line, and in order again to walk by faith and not by sight, right? So just pull on that inner strength, if you will, to like get you through some things here. Okay, but the Six of Wands is out here next, because I'm telling you, like, you guys will be successful. Okay, you guys will be successful, and that's why you have, look, and it landed right over here within our little spread about them shady people that's going to be coming and try to take from you, or whatever the case may be. Okay, this is why you're gleaming. And listen, like, when I say you're gleaming, you're shining so bright. People can sniff out the success, if you will. They sniff out the energy, right? Them little energy vampires and stuff, those karmics, they know when you're about to rise. Okay, they can feel it. They know when you, even when you've let go of certain things, right? And they come in trying to test, and there's different energies at play here, right? Like, we have the light and we have the dark, right? And when we're talking about dark, we're not talking about the darkness that everybody sees as tarot and, this. But no, the darker energies, the one that are coming to throw us off track, those energies that are here to deter us from our goals, that those energies that are here to have us, stuck in scarcity, stuck in lack, stuck in, doubt and fear and things like that. Okay, they can sniff you out, right? And so, again, I say all that to say that you will be successful. And so there are some people that's going to try to come and see what they can gain from your success, or see what they can take from you. Okay, and don't allow these people to win. I mean, you not, okay? Let's be very clear about that. But this is judgment season, okay? So, yeah, people will talk, okay? But I mean, hell, people gonna talk about your success. People could even try to make up stories, be like, oh, well, this wouldn't have happened if she wouldn't have did this, or had this person, or whatever the case may be, okay? But the judgment card is just also here to let you know, like, it doesn't matter how much you operate in, like, a light type of aspect, if you will. Like, people are still going to talk. They're always going to have something to say. You're always going to have them people that ain't doing nothing, that's sitting on the couch judging you for what you are doing. But just remain solid, okay? Remain steadfast in everything that you're doing, okay? Because it is going to pay off. It truly is going to pay off. All of your hard work, every night that you stayed up crying, every night that was hard, every hard conversation that you had, the shedding of the old layers, the leaving people behind, it is going to pay off for you, okay? So just get ready, my loves. Get ready for the abundance. Get ready for the peace, right? Get ready for the comfort, right? Get ready to continue to grow spiritually, mentally, physically, financially. It is all truly working out for your favor, okay? And in your favor, okay? I love you all so very much. This does complete your collective message for today, okay? I don't want to keep going, because I feel like we're just going to keep going and getting the same messages. I really truly feel like this is all you guys needed to hear today. Okay, so we're gonna leave it at that, my loves. I love you all so very much. Again, if you guys would like to book me for a personal reading, you guys can go check out the website, Divine Ascension with Isis .square.site. You guys, if you're on YouTube, you can find it within the description of this actual video and within my bio that is on the page. Okay, I do accept Afterpay. Okay, you guys can also book me for ritual work. You guys can order ritual kits as well, that comes with every single thing that you need in order to complete your rituals and things like that. And yeah, I love y'all so very much. Namaste. Peace.